What if you could actually make yourself younger, not by changing your birthday, but by rewinding how old your cells feel? Thanks to modern science, we now understand how to measure and even slow down the biological aging process. And the best part, it does not require expensive procedures or futuristic tech. It comes from consistent, evidence-based changes to your daily routine. Welcome, or welcome back if you're returning. I'm Dr. John Chuback. Today we'll explore how your body truly ages, what researchers call biological age, and the practical steps you can take starting today to slow down that clock. Chronological age is simple. It's the number of years since you were born. Biological age is different. It reflects how healthy and resilient your cells and tissues are. You could be 50 years old, but biologically closer to 40, or the opposite could be true. That's because aging doesn't happen at the same rate for everyone. Researchers now measure biological age using epigenetic markers, chemical changes on your DNA that accumulate over time. These changes influence how your genes behave, which in turn affects your risk for disease, energy levels, and overall function. Unlike chronological age, biological age can move forward more slowly or even reverse under certain conditions. Most people don't just want to live longer, they want to live well. That means staying mobile, mentally sharp, and independent for as long as possible. This is what we call increasing your health span. Your health span is the number of years you remain in good health, free from major illness or disability. Slowing biological aging helps extend your health span. It lowers your risk of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, cancer, and neurodegenerative diseases. You're not just adding years to your life, you're adding quality to those years. Every cell in your body contains your DNA, but DNA alone doesn't control everything. What matters is which genes are active and which are not. That's where epigenetics comes in. One key epigenetic mechanism is called DNA methylation. It involves adding small chemical tags that turn genes on or off. Over time, the wrong genes may become activated, and helpful ones may actually be shut down. This imbalance contributes to aging and disease. Scientists now use patterns of DNA methylation to estimate biological age. These measurements are highly accurate and respond to changes in lifestyle. A 2024 study published in Nature Aging followed more than 2,000 older adults for 3 years. Researchers tested whether a combination of simple interventions could slow biological aging. Participants were given vitamin D, 2,000 IU per day, omega-3 fatty acids, 1,000 milligrams per day, a basic strength training routine 3 times per week. Researchers used 3 DNA methylation clocks to track biological age. They found that omega-3s alone slowed aging on all 3 clocks. The combination of omega-3s, vitamin D, and exercise worked even better. This was not a small difference. On average, biological aging slowed by nearly 4 months per year compared to the control group. That really adds up over time. Over 10 years, that's the equivalent of being biologically 3 to 4 years younger. Let's look at why omega-3 and vitamin D seem to work. Let's start with omega-3s. These healthy fats help reduce chronic inflammation, support heart and brain health, and improve membrane function. At the DNA level, they may help stabilize methylation patterns and reduce oxidative damage. Vitamin D is known for its role in bone health and immune function, but it also affects gene activity. Low levels of vitamin D are associated with accelerated aging, reduced muscle strength, and greater disease risk. Most people in North America don't get enough vitamin D from food or sunlight alone. Supplementing with 2,000 IU per day, as used in this study, can help restore optimal levels. Talk to your doctor before starting, of course. Exercise is one of the most powerful anti-aging tools available. The National Institutes of Health describe it as the closest thing to a fountain of youth that we have. Regular physical activity improves cardiovascular health, muscle mass, insulin sensitivity, mood, and brain function. It also enhances mitochondrial function, increases DNA repair, and promotes autophagy, the body's natural cleanup system. In the study, participants exercised just 3 times a week for 30 minutes. This included simple strength-building moves that can be done at home. No gym memberships required and no complex routines. Consistency was the key. Now let's touch on evidence-based habits that protect your cells. The Mayo Clinic and the NIH both emphasize that long-term health and longevity depend on lifestyle. Here are 6 core habits they recommend. Eat more whole foods. Choose vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, healthy fats, and fiber. Avoid processed foods, added sugars, and excessive sodium. Exercise regularly. Combine strength training, cardio, and mobility work. Even walking counts. One of my favorites. Sleep well. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. Poor sleep accelerates aging at the cellular level. It's very important to manage stress. Chronic stress disrupts hormones and speeds up DNA damage. Use mindfulness, social connection, or hobbies to reduce stress. Avoid tobacco and limit alcohol. Smoking and heavy drinking are 2 of the fastest ways to age your body. Stay on top of preventive care. Monitor your blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar, and get regular screenings. Each of these habits supports healthy methylation patterns and helps keep your biological age in check. If you want to begin reversing your biological age, here's a practical 5-step plan. Get your vitamin D tested. If low, talk to your doctor about supplementing with 2,000 IU daily for starters and titrate from there. Take omega-3 supplements. Choose one with at least 1,000 milligrams of EPA and DHA combined. Start a home strength training routine, 3 sessions per week. Use your body weight if you're a beginner. Clean up your diet. Reduce processed foods. Increase nutrient-dense meals. Protect your sleep. Go to bed at the same time each night. Keep your room dark and cool. These are small changes, but when done consistently, they have a real and measurable impact on how you age. So let's talk about what this means for your future. You can't stop the clock, but you can slow it. Biological aging is not fixed. It responds to your habits, your choices, and your mindset. You don't need complicated protocols or cutting-edge treatments to make a real difference. You need consistency, science-backed habits, and a long-term view of your health over time. And over time, the payoff is profound. More energy, fewer illnesses, better function, and a longer health span. In closing, let me share a few thoughts. Aging is inevitable. How fast you age is not. You know that vitamin D, omega-3s, exercise, and a healthy lifestyle can slow your biological clock. That knowledge puts you in control. I'm Dr. John Chuback. Please subscribe for more evidence-based insights into our health. And remember, every decision you make is a step toward a healthier future. I'll see you in the next video.